Hello folks, my name is DSG Darkwatch and welcome back. If this is your first time joining, this is just me on a channel playing games with you. Special guest with me today, of course, is as always Colorful Carpet. You should check him out. Anyway, this video is me playing Engi on 2 Fort, since mostly whenever I play 2 Fort, I find that the engineer is almost always needed. And this isn't to say that every other class isn't needed, it's just that the Engi is one of the best defensive classes. In the wiki it says that his job is arena denial, and what that means is it's his job to hold a defense. And the weapon I'm using here is a weapon I like to use a lot. It is the Thompson. Of course, a lot of people do not like the Thompson, and the reason is the Thompson is basically, it's an easy way to take medics out of their abilities, but it really doesn't matter, because the Thompson itself, on use, the Thompson is basically it's a beam rifle, energy rifle, which means you don't need ammunition. It's all right there, as you see that real reload animation. That's all I need to get in ammunition. Now, the Thompson itself, on hit, if it's a spy, it's minus 20% cloak. On the other one, it is what is it? On medic, it's minus 10% overcharge, but that really doesn't matter, because by the time you hit the medic and they run away and are healing someone, they pretty much already made it back. One of the things about the Thompson is it does not pass through. It doesn't pass through objects, mainly players. But I have noticed a. I don't want to say it's glitch or anything like that, but I have noticed a visual bug. If you shoot at an ally, the shot still does carry on through them, but it's not visible. So the shot still carries on, but it's no longer visible, so it's even harder to see it. And of course I am playing Battle Engie, which means I have a combat mini-sentry, the Wrangler, or not the Wrangler, the Gunslinger, I am sorry, which the Gunslinger gives me plus 25% HP, or health, which means it gives me plus 25 health, but the downside is I cannot build a full... I'm sorry, that loud right there. I cannot build a full sentry, a full level 3 sentry. I can only build a combat mini sentry, which basically means if I am in a situation where I really need to defend, I really have to rely on my allies, because I'm not able to. Which the combat mini sentry is perfect if you're going to be offensive, or is what people have come to know as battle Engie. Basically, an engineer who has foregone the sentry of the ability to make a full level 3 sentry. I am sorry, my eye is bugging me right now. You have foregone the ability to make a full defensible level 3 sentry in favor of a level 3, or I'm sorry, a level 1 combat mini sentry. It has half the health of a mini sentry and does half the it has half the health of a full sentry, but does half the damage of a full level 1 sentry, but it fires twice as fast. In a DPS standpoint, you're pretty much doing about the same, but it's not the same, if that makes any sense. My secondary, of course, is just a pistol, just a stock pistol. The difference between the stock pistol for Scout and Engineer, that's a spy. This is Aussie Ferocity, if you're wondering, so it's a lot of friendlies. The difference between the pistol for Engi and pistol for Scout only has 32 extra rounds. Engi has plus 200 extra rounds.
That's kind of a silly question.
So basically, it makes it one of those awkward things to where you can choose to use your to use your pistol a lot, or you can choose to use your shotgun. In my case, I like to use the Thompson, like I said, and the other one I like to use is the
that wasn't very nice.
What is that thing? The Frontier Justice. Now, the Wrangler is, or the Gunslinger is a replacement for your wrench, your stock wrench, or any wrench you like to use. Basically, it's the engineer's hand without the glove on. That's it.
Somewhat.
Now, most times with the engineer, the tactics are basically build your sentry in an area where you know you can defend well, because your job is defense. It's what you're going to be doing a lot, and right here I'm just spamming shots with the pumps and hoping to, pretty much hoping to hit something. It's basically the engineer's thing. But no, there's also something else I would like to talk about. It is the new, or what I have understood as, the new way Steam is trying to come into your living room. I'm sure a lot of you know what this is by now. The Steam box and Steam OS that is coming out. Basically, Steam is creating their own platform here, and it's pretty neat. And I'm getting air blasted because people. No. Basically, Steam is making its own OS, and it's really neat. I think it's neat. I would support it. However, what I don't support is the Steam box. I don't know. It's just something about that doesn't come off right. I don't know why. Anyway, enough of that little rant out of the way. Let me go back to engineer. As an engineer, your basics. I'm gonna die right here. I know it. Or it was either that or my data got corrupted. I don't know. Basically, as an engineer, your best bet a lot of times is basically run in there, throw a combat sentry down. It's gonna die quickly, but like what I like to do is if I know I can't get out of a situation, I'll throw a mini sentry down or I'll throw a dispenser down, something to distract the enemy so I can get away. And in a lot of cases, this actually helps because they tend to just say screw it and they see the building as more of a threat than you. I don't know why, just do. Anyway,
try hard. This is probably the least
before this gets to those moments where it's really long and awkward, I really have to stop and think about the many things that you can do as an engineer. Because a lot of people say engineer, oh, it's just a defensive class and blah, it shouldn't be in the game. I say no, the engineer has a lot of uses, especially when it comes down to teleporting on bigger maps. I really should have been playing on a different map to show off my point. But as an engineer, you're very important, especially when it comes to moving your teammates forward in battle. Because teleporters, I don't have any down, but I don't know why, but for some reason this guy was glowing to me. I think that was carpet? I don't know.
That dispenser.
No, it wasn't carpet. Okay. I know one time I was playing and carpet was the one that was he was glowing. I don't know why. It's a visual bug that happens a lot right now. One of the other things that's talking about as engineers, you are a key component in getting your team forward, getting your everything forward, basically. And you need to be the one to be able to do it. You need to be able to say, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what my teammates need, and I need to build up a little base. That doesn't, when you build up a little base, it doesn't mean put your dispenser right by your sentry, or put your teleporter right by your sentry or dispenser. Build it outwards. Put your dispenser over here, put your sentry over here. Ooh, excuse me, I am sorry. But yeah, you want to build a little base or something like that where your teammates can fall back to, they can defend easily, and they can put up a decent fight. And a lot of times, it's normally in a little nook or cranny where you put up your dispenser or something that'll help you. Or at least in most cases, it'll help you defend. It'll help you and your teammates put a little foothold. And what you can do is you can run back to your respawn, you can throw down a little dispenser or something like that, and you can basically push forward. With engineers, it really does make it easier to win. I say that and it sounds weird. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. My name has been DSG and Darkwatch, and I am out. Hey folks, it's me, DSG and Darkwatch. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a comment. Hell, subscribe. We've got more. DSG and Darkwatch. See you later.